When you woke up in a month, the only person you remembered was Endeavor, and the real and fake memories. Looking over at the chair next to your bed, you seen Angie in a daze till you gently rested your hand on his. Not seeing the same Angie Todoroki anymore, only the one that you cared about made you so happy. The way Angie held you so carefully, even his flames had calmed down, and that's all you wanted, except you couldn't speak. When you tried to talk, that did not bother Angie at all, because he had you in his arms again, taking both your hands in his. That was when Angie asked you to marry him.
I understand. Should you want to wait, it's up to you.
Looking up at Angie smiling, then nodding your head once, so that he knew your answer. After a checkup with your doctor, they said you were healthy, and that you would be alright to go home, only that they needed your blood again. To you, this was a precaution, and let them take the blood samples they needed. Angie took you home as he kept the police from questioning you like they had been the past few months. When you told the police that you didn't remember anything, that's when Angie was about to burn them on the spot. It was said that you were lying and that you were hiding something. Standing up before Angie could do anything, you bowed your head to the police. If it pleases you, officers, then I am not a hero anymore. That was the first time Angie gave you an icy cold stare, but he did not say another word. Before Angie left the building with you, there were some last words he had to say.
Officers, you just dug your own grave.
The rest of the day, Endeavor ignored his meetings, assignments, and any kind of work. The time with you was more important. More than anything, seeing your smile again and how much you loved him. In a few months, you and Endeavor were married. Then over the next year, Endeavor had not only you to love, but 2 sons. 2 Angie having twins with a fire quirk, and yours was more than a blessing. From the moment the twins were born, they had early signs of their power. Even at a few months, Angie had everything he wanted, and so did you, and that was all you both had ever needed. Sadly, things did not last. Your test results came back showing you had lost your quirk. To not burden Angie, you hid this from him. Then one day, as the twins slept in their crib, your memories came back. The last thing that had happened was that you had gotten a phone call for an assignment. In your gut, this would be the last assignment you would ever take. Leaving the twins with a babysitter you trusted, and very specific instructions for them to follow. Then you left in your hero suit to the place you were needed at. The woman you had to take care of your sons was someone that All For One had sent to you as soon as they were born. To you, the instructions you left would be followed without question or failure. I'm here, All For One. Sorry you had to wait.
Yes, we shall begin.
All For One had disappeared as four Nomos appeared in front of you on the tall building. Putting on your gloves, then taking a stance. At least you had a bit of your quirk in your gloves. Fighting the Nomos you had created for Tomura were more than powerful and ruthless. You were proud of your work. In a short time limit, the Nomos had been able to attack at full power. And in an instant, you had been punched very forcefully through 9 walls. Coughing up blood now, you still got back up on your feet, even though your body was in so much pain. Then you used up the last of your quirk power in your gloves. In one last attack, you burned and electrified the 4 Nomos, without even noticing the 2 spikes in your chest, quickly removing them and falling forward. All For One had caught you in his arms and carefully held you like he had did before. And then he said the only words that he could ever tell only you.
You may rest peacefully now. I'll make your dream happen.
Looking up at All for One, you smiled gently. For the last few minutes, you held his hand in yours like you had one time. Thank you. All for One, I will leave the rest to you. Closing your eyes as you had taken your last breath, then All for One had taken your body back to the garden he had made for you. Burying your body in a coffin made for the most true and pure hero that had ever earned the title. It was said that in one day, the hero Endeavor had lost his love in an attack on the building in the city and died, but your body was never found. Endeavor's twin sons had disappeared with no trace, and then he lost all memory of them like they never existed, and then later on married again, but this time with no love, only power and status in mind. All for One still had plans to make the world you wanted a reality, and so did Tomura in his own way. Some heroes had said they seen Tomura whenever he barely started the League of Villains with 2 twin boys, one with black flames and the other with thunder. The twins had earned the name of Fire and Thunder from how their quirks were able to amass so much power. And that is the last part of the Endeavor series. I hope you all enjoyed, and have a good night.